You look great.
I can only speak tiger, by the way. This whole thing.
Is the tiger because the Tigers won? Yeah.
Well, how about this? One R. Wait, is it 2 is no and 1 is yes?
Let's just say 1 is no and 2 is yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you guys drinking tonight? You got a tiger beer?
I'm just drinking water.
Really? Why?
We'll see.
Ran out of beer.
It's magic round.
What? It's magic round. It's the most magical time of year.
I know. Just pretend it's vodka.
Yeah. What do you got there, Ben?
Tiger
beer. Oh, that's nice.
Tiger beer. It's a tiger thing.
I've run out of beer as well. I've got this I think it's port. I've got this old sherry.
Oh, that looks ancient. That bottle.
It's been in my house for a long time. I just gotta open it up and
what's going
on? What's this? Is that magic genie?
For 10,000 years I have slumbered, waiting for somebody to rub that vessel, just so. Behold, mortals, it is I, Great Queef. I have been summoned. I am the rarest and most elusive of magical beings. I am the anti-genie.
The anti-genie.
I have but 3 wishes for you, and you must fulfill them all, or I will stay with you forever, forcing my way onto every podcast, watching your every wank with disapproval. Here are my wishes 3. Number 1, I wish for you to take me to Magic Round.
Magic Round. We can do that. You can have Ben's ticket.
Yeah.
Easy.
Number 2, I wish to host the most magical episode of Just the Tip ever conceived to commemorate us going into Magic Round.
Yeah.
I believe that's
we can do that. That's no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, I just wish Ben would stop talking about foreskin so fucking much. It's honestly just getting weird at this point.
Fuck.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Looks like I'm losing my job.
Ironically, 4s are actually peak genie humor, but that's just because we know how to sprinkle it in. You just overdo it.
Yeah.
How do you not laugh at your own joke?
Listen, mortals. It's time to begin. This podcast shall have structure for once. Let us recap the slightly less magical round that has been. Round 9, gentlemen. Who would like to review?
Ben, is that your job?
Oh, it's not my job. It's my job to say where we are in our tipping order.
Okay. I'll recap it. Recap it.
You go.
All right. So
I was not ready.
The Sharks defeated
document.
The Sharks defeated the Cowboys handily. Everyone tipped the Sharks. No surprises there. The Eels also defeated the Knights handily. Everyone, at least in this call, tipped the Eels except for Ben. Ben tipped the Knights. Why? I don't know. The next game, the Broncos were defeated by the Rabbitohs. Mike and Harry had tipped the Rabbitohs. Ben and I tipped the Broncos. The Raiders beat the Dolphins by 1 point. I was the only one on the Raiders.
Bullshit.
No, it was.
No, that was fucking bullshit. They knocked it on
legit.
in the 3rd play. That's bullshit. Robbed of a tip.
It was stolen.
It was stolen. Yeah.
It was legit. I can confirm this. The Titans beat the Manly Seagulls.
Whoa.
Harry correctly tipped the Titans. Yes, the great Queef was pleased about that.
Tipper.
Whoever this Harry is. Everyone tipped the Panthers, who were defeated by the Tigers, who are no longer winless.
That was coming though. The Tigers hadn't been bad this year. They'd lost every game, but they hadn't really been awful, apart from maybe 1 or 2 games. With the rain, with Penrith not being as good as they've been, we should have seen this coming. Bit of pre-magic.
It could have been, foreseen, but I mean, who tips the Tigers against the Panthers? All the games that they would win, who would have thought it'd be this one? But good for them. The Roosters, nobody. The Roosters kept the Warriors to 0 as they defeated them. Mike and myself were on the Roosters. Ben and this Harry gentleman were on the Warriors. And the Bulldogs narrowly defeated the Dragons. Ben and I had tipped the Bulldogs correctly. Mike and Harry were on the Dragons.
I'm off the Dragons forever now.
Fuck the Dragons.
They're bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they are bad.
Tip Genie, did you have, the great Queef. Did you have Zach Lomax getting dropped today in your news? In your additional news?
Ooh, add that to the Genie notes. I don't believe I did.
Zach Lomax gets dropped. I don't know who for, but you got to fucking feel for the dude. If only he could kick a field goal, he might. Yeah, he's a bit of a cunt.
I don't feel for him.
Who's he getting replaced with? Max Feagai? One of the Fee guys.
Yeah, I think they shuffled the back line. I think Ravalawa came back on the wing, but just shifting the chairs on the Titanic they are at the moment.
Yeah, that's terrific. So that's the week that was.
Yes. So now let's wash down the recap. It's time for everyone's favorite segment, Benny's Ladder Update.
Yay.
All right, boys, where are we at? Let's have a fucking look at this shit. All right, coming in at 11th, we've got Noah, Jeff at 10th, Mitch at 10th, both on 40 points, Matt on 8th, Harry on 7th, Mike, you are on 6th, all on 41. Axel slipped down. He is on 42. Tristan is on 42 in 4th. Lockie is in 3rd on 44. I am still in 2nd, which is fucking dog shit, on 45. And once again, the only woman and least deserving person to be first other than Mike is Brooke on 48 points with a clear lead.
Now,
gag.
Now, Ben, you had your first quit of the season this week. Do you want to walk us through that?
Yeah. I'm always due for a good 2 or 3 quits throughout the season. This was one of them. I tipped one correctly at this point, and it was at the point of the Tigers match, and I'm just like, I'm over the whole fucking tipping. I'm over this shit, dude. But I quit. I'm out. Consider this me tendering my resignation to our quitting comp.
Would you say that you get frustrated? Would you say that the Tigers frustrated you?
No. I was like that because everyone got that wrong. It just made me realize, I can't tip this game. I'd be better off just literally flipping a coin with these odds. You can't pick it. You've got fucking teams just winning left, right, and center, losing. You've got fucking blue guys popping up on the screen. You don't know what's fucking what these days. I'm so confused.
Great Queef, you should center yourself just slightly more. Yeah, like there. That's perfect.
That's
yeah,
that's perfect.
Now you're hitting the G spot.
Yeah, that's good.
Ridge.
The Queef spot. What's next? Great Queef.
All right, the time to tip is upon us. But be warned, between each tip I will be injecting a little magical mischief to spice things up.
Oh.
Whoa. Before we get into this, can you give us a welcome to
country?
Welcome to another episode of Just the
Tiger
Tip.
Town, boys.
Welcome to the first and only magic round with the great Queef.
Yeah.
Just the tip.
Ooh.
Put some spooky, Harry Potter music over this bit.
Yeah,
Instead of the
well,
usual intro.
I'll do something.
Great Queef, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is your dick blue?
It's the only part of me that isn't.
What color is it?
I can't tell you that.
Show us. Show us your dick.
Yeah, come on.
Without further
Go on, show us your dicks. We'll all
Don't be
try.
gay. Show us your dick.
Yeah, don't be gay. Show us your dick.
Let's get into the first round then.
Let's do it.
We have the Canterbury Bulldogs and the Canberra Raiders. Who wants to take the lead on this one?
I'll take the first hit up. I'm actually going to this game. I've got tickets in the Raiders section. I'll be right down the very front, in front of the goalposts. Look out for me. I'll be wearing this jersey behind me. The Raiders. The thing about like controversy with the Raiders, and I should have seen it last week, is that whenever there is a controversy, Ricky Stewart is really good at getting everybody like around and like rallying the boys. I just don't think that he has the juice for that to do it week in, week out. If they were versing someone like, I don't know, any top 8 side, I would say that the Raiders could possibly lose this game. But they're versing the Bulldogs, who, correct me if I'm wrong, have a lot of outs. They're sort of tough shuffling the deck chairs on the Titanic themselves. So for that reason, I feel like the Raiders are going to take this one and probably take it handsomely. Back to you, great Queef.
I'd like to hear all your tips before I give you my magical prediction.
Your demeanor is annoying, Queef. I don't like you.
Well, you wait till we get to the comments, my friend.
I am also tipping Canberra in this game. They've got Xavier Savage back in the team. He's listed on the wing, although I don't know if he's actually going to play wing, considering they got Seb Chris there. He's been fullback. I imagine they're probably going to swap. For the Dogs, they've got Dog King, aka Max King. He's back, but also Carraz is back, but Braden Burns is injured. Also, the Raiders have won 6 straight games against the Bulldogs. So, and you know me, I love a streak. So I'm going to go Raiders by 6 points in this one.
Benny.
Man, I know this might become to a shock to you guys, but this is like paint on my face. And it's dry.
I wouldn't know the feeling.
Well, if that impacts my tips this week, I just want you to know that
it was a paint spot that you get too.
Yeah.
It wasn't the magic.
I have gone for the green machine with almost no confidence at all. I think it's going to be a close game. I disagree with you, Mike. And I'm going to go for the green machine by 8 points this fucking week.
Okay, and that's a close game?
Yeah, it's like, close.
Yeah, it's a converted try and a penalty. Yeah.
Or like 4 penalties.
I predict the Raiders win, but only by 4. It's going to be closer than we think. Bulldogs, they're picking up steam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, why do you think that?
They won last week.
Are you like
new players back?
Are you like omnipresent? Like, are you like Dr. Manhattan? Can you like see the future and see the past?
When I am in my vessel, all time exists at once. Linear time is just for you humans. I've seen every episode of Just the Tip. Past, present, future. I've got to say, it's a bit of a slow burn. It starts to pick up after season 15, though, if you stick with it.
Can you try out a few alternative voices?
No.
What do you mean?
This is the voice rude. Of a genie.
That's rude, Ben.
An anti-genie.
Great Queef. I have a question.
Voice?
I have a question, Great Queef. Over the entire, as you've seen every episode of Just the Tip, over the entire catalog of our episodes, what is the percentage of episodes that Ben has attended?
Yep, great question.
33%, but there is a long hiatus where he's just, no one knows where the fuck he goes.
Okay, all right.
That's good.
That's
you
good
like
to know.
He comes back with an eye patch.
You're like
seen.
Zach Lomax kicking of being on this podcast. You're 33%.
Without further ado, let us get into the first bit of fun, my mortal friends.
Let's do it.
This first segment is called Movie Magic.
Magic.
I'm going to give you all a magical film, and you three will recast several roles with current NRL players as best you can.
God.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right.
There are wrong answers, I'll give you. I will start with Harry Potter.
Oh,
Okay.
The first
Harry
character I want you to cast is Severus Snape.
Ooh, Severus Snape. All right.
do they have to be players or any rugby league identity?
Any identity. I'll give you that.
So are we
Severus
all,
Snape.
you haven't explained this very well, Queef. I think you've been spent a bit too much time in the bottle, mate.
No,
What do you mean?
I've got it. We're me
Yeah,
and Mike
no,
are both on board.
Yeah, I just need to look. I wasn't ready.
Movies, Ben. Have you seen one?
Define
Severus
movie.
Snape.
Not
As
Pornhub.
far as just facial structure goes, I think if you put a wig on him, you can make it work. Ryan Matterson.
It's a good
He's
one.
got small eyes and a long nose.
I'm gonna say the same thing. Small eyes, long nose. I'm gonna take Kurt Capewell for Severus
Ooh.
Snape. You just
Okay.
gotta chuck a wig on him, yeah.
Mhm.
And he likes a bit of magic from behind a closed door. We
He
know
certainly does.
that.
Ben, do you get the game?
No. Next question.
My casting for Snape was Alex Twal.
Yeah,
That's pretty
yeah,
good.
That's good as well. Yeah, me
That's
and
brutal.
Madison, both Lebanese / Mediterranean players. There you go.
Okay.
It's got the face shape for it.
Can
Okay.
we take
Now-
like 5 minutes to like take our costumes off now?
No.
No.
No,
no. You'll lose the
But,
magic.
5 minutes.
Next
yeah,
one
sure.
is
Yeah.
next character is Ron Weasley.
Oh, Ron Weasley.
Ooh.
Easy one. Easy. Can I go first, sir?
Of course.
Corey Horsburgh. Easy one.
Yeah, you saw it.
Classic Ginger. Absolutely.
I think he's a shoo-in. I think he's the front runner. You'd be crazy not to pick him.
Are there any other gingers in the league even? Like none as prominent as him.
Not many.
Not as Ginger, but I did have Matt Burton. He just gives me the vibe.
Matt
Young
Burton's
Matt
a good
Burton.
one.
Yeah.
What about Dylan Napa? He's a ringer.
Okay.
He doesn't really play anymore.
Third and
Yeah.
last Harry Potter character I want you to cast, and this one should be very easy. Dudley Dursley.
Oh,
Dudley.
Dudley Dursley. It should be easy, you reckon?
Oh, so easy.
Dudley. Let me think.
So there's only one right answer. Is it
What
Is it
fucking
Blake Laurie?
meth have you been cooking?
Blake Laurie.
Blake Laurie?
Correct. my
Yeah,
friend. Spot
yeah.
on.
Blake
King
Laurie.
Slug.
Yes.
He does look like Dudley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Into
right.
All right,
Second
we're
game
losing
of
the
Magic
non-Harry
Round.
Potter audience.
Manly
Yeah.
Sea Eagles and Brisbane Broncos. Since Ben is being loud, let's hear from you.
Oh, squeaky wheel. Broncos. Broncos for a bounce back. Yeah, lock it in. I got
Right.
nothing more to say. Lock it in. I'm a bit dumbfounded by this whole thing. So don't be saying very
Easy
much.
tip.
Yeah. I think you'll probably find that Ben's just going to take the favourites this week. Great Queef. Because he's slipping down the ladder.
No, this is the time to be risky. You don't wear a condom at this time of the year.
Yeah. Why?
So tip the Eagles.
Yeah, tip the Eagles. Live dangerously.
I'll leave my upsets till later in the
Yeah.
in the round. Chill out.
Just chill out. Great
Where'd your
Queef.
beer go? Where'd your
I threw it
beer
away.
go?
I'm doing Game of Thrones now. Yeah, I am also going to take the Broncos, not only because they're playing at Suncorp, but famously I said last week they love to lose at Suncorp. It's an away game that's at Suncorp. Don't know how you fucking figure that. Manly has been in the news, and unlike the Raiders, Manly cannot rally the troops and do a little last stand at the Alamo like the Raiders can. Sea Eagles have started early capitulating this year and getting into the news. It's Sucks to be a fucking Seagulls fan. They lost famously to the Titans. I thought Titans' defense on the weekend was really good. Really happy with the Titans on the weekend. If they can do that 3 games in a row, I'll be ecstatic. But we're not here to talk about the Titans. We're here to talk about the Broncos versus Seagulls. I'm going to take the Broncos. Payne Haas is back. Ezra Mann is back. They're looking hot. They're looking throbbing. It's going to be Magic Round. They're at the time you want to be playing at Magic Round. The last game on Friday night. You know, the opener. They're there. It's going to be great. Matthew.
Yeah, I'm also on the Broncos. They get Turbo and Burbo back, but they lose Gerbo. They still don't have the 3-player combo. They also lose Sipley. He's suspended. Got to go with the Broncos here. I say the away side wins by 12 points.
Yes, I concur. The least controversial round, tip of the round, I should say.
Does everyone else think that Ben really looks like his dad in that makeup?
I was just about to say that. Holy shit. Yes, he looks so much like Jeff right now.
Yeah.
But with him just without
beard.
makeup.
Yeah, just normal. It's like, yeah, it might be the beard that's like, it looks bigger, I think. Yuck.
Yeah. Dude, I should paint my dick then.
Why is your dad's dick bigger than yours?
I don't know.
He at least knows what color it is.
Who's doing voices now?
I don't know.
All right.
It's so I can detach myself from myself with a character.
Before Ben derails this any further, let's move on to the next magical segment.
Okay.
This one's called Fantasy League.
Magic.
Oh.
Here's where I say a class from a fantasy role-playing game, and you pick a player that typifies it.
Okay,
you really don't know our audience, do you, dude?
It's
Magic Round.
Yeah, I think he definitely does know the audience, Ben.
Is it?
You don't know D&D and you don't know movies. Now let's see if something else comes up for you later.
I know movies. I don't know Harry Potter and I don't know D&D.
Okay.
The first class we're going to go through is the Bard. Someone who would be the life of the party, who raises the spirits of all those around them, even when the odds are against them.
A good bard. Well, I know Dale Finucane does sing, and he sings quite well. He plays guitar as well.
I did go to... Oh, no, Dale Finucane. No. I was going to the Dolphins. I thought you were saying Jesse Bromwich. But like Dale Finucane, he's probably a bit too large.
Yeah. Also, the Panthers trio of Luai, Crichton, and To'o, they are known to sing Boys to Men quite frequently and dance and get. I reckon Luai is a bit of a. He's
Luai's
a bit of a bard.
Pick. Luai is a very good pick for a bard. Can we pick that one, Great Queef?
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Who raises spirits the most on field? Who has the highest morale buff?
Highest morale buff. Oh, I don't know. Good question. I mean,
Warrior Hargraves.
No, he has another class in mind for him.
Is it Justin Olam? Is there a correct answer, Great Queef?
There are no correct answers.
Okay, well, there was last
speculation.
Time. Yeah, I mean, Nico Hines, I think he probably raised spirits, but maybe that's just because he's such a nice guy.
Yeah. Justin Olam really raises the spirits. Like when he takes a big run or like does like a really hectic tackle. Same with Felice Kafusi. But I really think like the 100% out and out bard is Jerome Luai.
Okay.
Yeah, he's also
talking about fucking Dungeons and Dragons.
He also likes to use cutting words a lot, which is a well-known bard ability.
Yeah. Cool.
Well then, Ben, one more and I'll get back to the footy. I want to hear about the Paladin of the NRL. Which player is gifted with divine power to serve a higher purpose?
Well, Tohu Harris is an easy one.
Yeah. Well-known Paladin.
Harris. A divine purpose to serve something.
Well, he serves a divine purpose, but he's also a stalwart defender, right? This player.
Ken Mamalo looks weird in a Titans jersey. That's weird.
I don't trust that at all.
No. Tino is a great paladin. He serves a purpose greater than his own.
Yeah, he does actually.
I'm just seeing a bunch of rogues. Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt is a pretty good paladin.
Yeah,
he's not.
He can get
He's pretty
amongst it.
staunch.
Yeah.
He's not like the biggest guy, but he's staunch, and he's definitely like carrying that team for a purpose that's greater than his own. Stop looking at me like that.
Yeah.
Ben, is that your third dart of the podcast?
I've got to do something while you cunts are talking about nothing.
Yeah. Who's your paladin, Matt?
I think let's go with Tino.
Yeah.
Good pick.
Let us know in the comments if you don't give a fuck about D&D.
Game 3.
Please.
Warriors and Panthers.
I'll kick us off here.
Okay.
I think the Panthers, they should bounce back here. I give New Zealand a red hot chance because they've been great this year, but I can't see the Penrith losing. Actually, I could see them losing 2 in a row. I mean, I don't say that, but they do get Fisher Harris back from injury, which I think is a big boost to them. Warriors get Nickel Klukstad and Tohu back, known Paladin. I'll say Panthers win by 8 points.
Yeah, if I may take the ball and run with it, great Queef. I don't expect Tohu to play this game. Who's on the bench that's going to take his place? I have no idea. Actually, maybe he is going to play, but I don't expect him to play.
Never trust him to play.
Yeah, I agree with Matt. I think Penrith are going to bounce back. Rule 1 of tipping is always tip the Panthers, at least this year. Benjamin,
what
coming
about
to you.
Last week?
Yeah, no, that was an anomaly.
I think the Panthers' confidence is going to be a little bit shaken. I give Warriors a crack on this one. Don't they have a pretty good record up in Queensland?
Not sure.
Strange things happen in Magic Round.
That is true.
Yeah, it is magic.
We haven't said
I'm
that
not going
enough.
to tip them. I'm not going to tip them. I'm going to tip the Panthers, but I reckon it'll be a good match. Hey, I'm going to
Should be a good one.
the Panthers by 12.
I'm upset I'm not going on Saturday. I should just go. I'm going Friday and Sunday. I should just fucking go on Saturday as well.
You may as well.
Jess is going to be down.
That's more important.
Nothing. Jess is going to be down the coast. I'll literally just be home on my own. Like,
She'd want you to go, dude.
tickets are like $210. There's like 4 tickets left. And they're like $210. She'd want that?
She'd want you to take whatever you were going to put towards the wedding and just dump it on the best weekend of your life.
Just take it out of the wedding account?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think it'll be the best weekend of my life, but we don't need to get into that.
It's actually a good test of character to see how supportive she is of you. And then, like, if she doesn't roll with it, there's always, you can always ask for the engagement ring back, which you never told us how much you spent on. Or did you? You did.
Yeah, I think I should take marital advice from you, right? Yeah.
Well, how many times have I been married?
Well, yeah, 0 maybe?
Oh, actually, no, we can ask the great Queef this.
Yeah.
Hey, Queef, how many times do I get married?
0.
0? Oh, no, at least three. I'm going to get married in about 5 or 6 years. Yeah, I'm going to get married in 5 or 6 years.
Who too?
Get divorced after. We'll have to ask Great Queef. I'm going to get divorced after about 8 years. Then I'm going to have a second round in my early 50s. And then that's going to be my true love, but she's going to break my heart. And then finally, when I'm about 65, 70, I'm going to get married one last time, and then they're going to die. And then, well, I mean, technically we'd still be married, but,
Are you going to be an old man that marries a young woman, or are you going to be
100%.
And she's going to die before you?
How is she going to die, Ben?
How's she going to die? Wait.
How does she die?
Great Queef. How's she going to die?
She doesn't exist. This is all.
That's true. The Queef
All
knows
in
all.
Ben's head in the psych ward.
Sharks v Dolphins? Who you got? Actually, Great Queef. Who you got for this game?
Look, if it was any other team, I would say their nerves are shot after being mauled by Tigers. But Penrith don't like to lose back to back. It's too embarrassing. Too much pride.
Mm-hmm.
For them, this is pride round.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I think maybe like half the team wouldn't be happy with it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Should we name names?
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
But people know who they are.
They know who they are.
Crucify them.
All right, some more mischief before we get to the next game.
Yes.
I have a hypothetical for you, and this one Ben can get involved in because he doesn't
Finally.
know fucking anything about movies or magic. All right. If you could ride a magical, loyal steed that took the form of any league mascot, which would you choose?
Can it be like big? Can I enlarge it?
Naturally, absolutely.
I
You
feel
don't
like
want to
the-
ride a
the
little rabbit.
Broncos-
Mm,
I feel like the Broncos are an easy answer.
that's such
A
an
A
easy
horse.
answer.
You would choose a fucking horse out of all the creatures.
Oh, hey, Queef,
Whoa,
there's no
whoa.
wrong
Wait,
answer.
come
I'm
on,
sorry.
come on. There's
It's
no
just
wrong
I
answer.
didn't choose
It's
them.
not very magical.
Here's a
all.
guess.
You
Like,
hear
don't
the
attack
future?
us. Like,
It's not very
Oi,
magical.
cunt,
more
if
like
you
a parasite.
fucking knew-
I have a question for you, Queef. Is this mascot able to travel on any surface regardless of how the regular animal may traverse? For example, like an aquatic animal.
land dolphins.
It's magic. You make the rules.
Well, I have to
Swim
go with
through the sky. Run
I have to
through
go
the
with a
sea.
gigantic flying eel.
Mm,
That's
I
a
like
good
that.
one. I'm gonna take a giant bulldog. I think
Mhm.
very hard
I'm
not to pick a
gonna-
raider.
And I'm gonna go a rooster. I think the rooster would be fucking cool.
Like a chocobo. Bring
Yeah,
a
like a
chocobo
chocobo.
out. Bring that up.
A big old
I
bird.
say, save the horse, ride a cowboy.
I'll be riding around on
Yeah.
that big cock.
You wouldn't say that.
I'll be making so many cock jokes.
Yeah.
Yo.
You've been.
Well, that's nothing new. It's nothing
All
new
right.
at all.
You literally brought up your dad's cock, so I don't even know if it was a
You
joke.
brought up my dad's cock. I
You
mean,
brought it
it's-
up.
Can we stop talking about my
Speaking
dad's
of the
cock?
sea, we have nautical madness.
Oh yeah.
Sharks v Dolphins.
Apparently, in real life,
Oh.
dolphins will fuck up a shark. Like a pot of dolphins will just destroy it.
Mm.
Great Queef, you should start with this one. Who do you think?
Oh, this one is actually trickier than I first anticipated. The Dolphins have got grit. They got that dog in them. We've seen it. But the Sharks have got fucking Nico Hines. And they are on fire. So I'm going to have to go Sharks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Weird that Anthony Milford is on the bench. What's Mason Teague do, Matt? Is he a forward?
I think so.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah,
I guess
small forward.
I guess if they just leave Milf there just in case anyone gets injured, I don't hate that because the other three are forwards. I'm still going to take the Sharks on this one. Sharks are absolutely fucking humming at the moment. They, like you said, they got famous Bard Dale Finucane coming back into the side. Hamlin Emuele. Not that much of a loss. Yeah, Sharks are humming. I'm going to take the Sharks on this one. They're the grand finalists. They're going to win. They were my pick, right?
I think so.
think so.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
you've got them beating the Roosters. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're absolutely
Yeah.
fucking humming right now.
Yeah, I'm also going to be on the Sharks for this game. Yeah, Hamlin Ueli's gone, but yeah, Finucane's back. Finns, they lose Raystone and Robert Jennings.
Oh, that's huge.
It should be a fine and sunny day. You know, with a Cronulla game, you always got to check the weather. Fine and sunny, but I still do like the Sharks. I think they win, but I'm going to say it's a really close game. I'll say 2 points they win by.
Yeah. Benjamin.
Nice.
Hey. It is, yes, a battle of the water. These teams have never versed each other. But looking at all the data I have between who would win between a shark and a dolphin, I'm going to go with the Sharks. I think that a shark would beat a dolphin. Anyone that says otherwise is a fuckhead.
Mm-hmm. Queef?
That's the basis.
Oh yeah, Queef went
started.
first. Queef went first.
I went first.
Magic.
But it is time for some magic.
Yes.
Magic!
All right. Let's do another round of movie magic.
Magic.
Yeah.
This time, let us do The Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
Surely you've seen that one, Ben.
Ben?
I don't even think so.
Really?
We'll give it a go.
Okay.
Tin Man.
Know who the Tin Man is?
I know. And then there's like a duck.
Look at all those chickens.
Yes, the famous duck in the Wizard of Oz.
The cowardly duck. Yep.
Okay, so the Tin Man famously does not have a heart, I believe.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that. Okay.
Requires oil as well. High maintenance.
Requires oil, doesn't have a heart.
Oh, I was going to go Scott Drinkwater because he just looks like the Tin Man.
He does have a bit of a tinny face, doesn't he?
If it's high maintenance and requires a lot of oil, I'm going to take Mr. Hot Wife himself, Kieran Foran, as the Tin Man.
I reckon if you covered him in silver, he'd look pretty good.
Oh, he'd look pretty good.
Yeah, actually, also Nathan Cleary would be a good robot. He's got the shark facial structure.
I actually had Tommy Turbo as the Tin Man.
Oh yeah, he's a good pick.
That's
actually,
not bad. Yeah, not
I
bad.
actually like it.
Adds that to him. How about the Cowardly Lion?
Cowardly Lion.
Lion.
Basically anyone in that Manly 7. Where are they? Josh Schuster. He's scared. He's scared of the NRL.
I like
the
Schuster
Cowardly
for the
Lion.
Cowardly Lion. Yeah.
That's funny you say that. I actually had DCE as my one, and I'm not sure why. Maybe because he ran away from the Titans once.
He does sort of look like the Cowardly Lion, doesn't he?
He does have that air about him. The last one, and
an entire bar to him.
Perhaps the easiest one here is a flying monkey.
Oh, I don't want to say something. I don't want to be racist.
Monkey.
Make sure you keep it PC.
You're putting us in dangerous territory here. Flying monkey.
Ravalawa.
Okay.
He does fly.
He does
fly.
That doesn't mean we have to pick someone white. I'm going to take Jaden Campbell because he's small and he looks like those monkeys, you know? And he flies.
Yeah, I'm going to respectfully decline to answer.
Oh,
you're all terribly racist. I had Ruben Cotter.
Yes.
What about
imagine him on a little flying monkey? Stop naming the blackest players you know, Ben.
No, I'm naming wingers.
Only for I thought
wingers. It's racist for you to not choose one because of that.
Did you only pick Eels wingers? Ravalawa and Mike Acevo? Who's Ravalawa play for? The Dragons?
He does, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just glad we got an answer out of Ben for once.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, the one answer we get was
moving on. Let's
let us know.
Get to one of the meatiest
in the comments. I say it's Matt for thinking about it like that. Let us know in the comments.
One of the meatiest games of the round. We have the Melbourne Storm and the South Sydney Rabbitohs.
Yeah, this is game of the round, I think. Interested to see who you guys pick. Ben, go first.
Ben? All right, that's me, I guess. I've gone for the Storm. They've got a good record against South.
What is that record?
No idea, but I know they've got a good record. It's 84%. 84% historical win rate against the South Sydney Rabbitohs.
Is that true?
They do well at Suncorp.
Is that true?
Yeah, they do well at Suncorp.
Wow, that's true. Okay, all right. Shit.
Lock it in. Storm in a juicy boy. Game of the round. Next, Queef.
I'll go up. I am also going to tip the Melbourne Storm in this game.
You copycat, bitch.
No, I just, I have the same stats available to me as they are to you. Yes, Elias Katoa comes back from concussion in this game. The Rabbitohs, they lose Davi Moali, but they get Liam Knight back in. I know South Sydney are in great form right now, but my loins tell me, my scar tingles, and it tells me that there is Munster magic happening this weekend.
Ooh.
Storm win, 6 points.
Munster does love Suncorp, that Queensland motherfucker. I've got my button on the Rabbitohs, and I think I'm gonna leave it on the Rabbitohs at the moment. But fuck me, you guys have made me think about it, and I'm probably gonna have to make this call on Friday night or maybe even Saturday afternoon.
I'm in the same position, also on the Rabbitohs, but you make a strong case. But also, fuck your stats.
Fuck your stats.
I don't care. I don't care for these. Oh, they've won 84% of the time at Suncorp. Meaningless.
Yeah.
But what about alliteration though?
Why are you entertaining us with your unsurety, Mr. Queef? If you've seen everything in the past and the future, and you transcend time and space, why do you act like, oh, could be this, could be that? Like,
What's
know
the fun
answer
in that?
already.
Only when I'm in my vessel. When I'm out here, I'm dumb as you cunts.
Episode title, Dumb as You Cunts.
Good one. Not bad. More magic, or are we going on to the next round?
Always more magic.
Always more magic. Yes, I love the magic.
What do you say? Do you want some more fantasy league?
Magic.
Perhaps the easiest, or maybe the hardest of all to choose. The Barbarian. Which player draws their power from rage and would likely play with their life-threatening injuries if the NRL let them?
I mean, Victor Radley is an easy pick.
Jared Waerea-Hargreaves is another one.
Yeah, Nelson Asafa-Solomona.
Someone who has a lot of rage, but is sort of like a reverse Barbarian. When he gets real rageful, he does bad. Is Cody Walker.
Yeah, I was going to say Cody Walker.
That's true. Cody Walker tilts hard in one way or the other.
Yeah.
And also, to be honest, Latrell as well.
Chunk,
when as famous when Ben was at that game, when he tilts, he tilts hard.
He tilts real bad. Yeah. Give me my cousin, Jared Waerea-Hargreaves.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think Waerea-Hargreaves, he embodies the spirit of a barbarian like no other.
Yeah. He hates being taken off.
Agreed. Now, tell me, who would be the Warlock? A player that's got somewhere due to assistance from a darker power, who would sacrifice a live goat to get ahead on the ladder.
Oh,
jeez. But now you're making me think about Daly Cherry Evans. and he made a dark pact with his own club and to sacrifice the Titans.
DC is a good pick.
What? You hold a grudge?
Never forget, there's a bar named in his honor.
Can I take Reece Walsh?
Why?
Explain.
Because he made a pact with the New Zealand Warriors.
Yeah.
Went over there, did like more or less carried that team, last year's New Zealand Warriors team, and then came back and has just been fucking killing it. Like, he made a pact with the devil, some sort of New Zealand related devil, and came back to the Broncos and has just got Eldritch blasting every week.
Yeah.
Can't help it.
Yeah. Also, maybe Luke Brooks, because there's no way he would have lasted this long unless he had some sort of extra planar guidance and assistance.
Yeah.
That's more like it. I like that one. Okay, back to
Charlie
our tipping.
Sorry.
The other contentious match of the round, we've got the Tigers and the Dragons. Bottom of the ladder bash.
Yeah. Tigers.
I'll go first, and I can tell you right now, I'm actually on the Tigers.
Tigers.
Yeah, Tigers.
The drought has broken. The claws are out. The stripes are mean.
this is the perfect game for them as well. Coming off beating Penrith, coming into versus the eventual wooden spooners, the Dragons. This is terrific for them. They've sharpened their claws last week, and now they have a weaker opponent that they're going to be able to go with. Just do the same fucking thing again. I think it's helpful for Luke Brooks that he's got a bunch of fucking nobodies around him and that he can actually direct the team around. He hasn't got like Adam Dwayhe there doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. I think this is great for the Tigers, and fuck it, I'm on them. First game on Sunday, we're going to be there. It's going to be sick.
Yes,
Sorry,
we
Ben.
will.
Sorry, Ben. We gave away your ticket. Sorry, bro.
I'll take a ticket.
he's got the makeup on as well. So sorry, bro.
That's very sad.
Saddest tiger you've ever seen.
Saddest tiger.
I am also going to tip the Tigers. They go back to back.
Let's
Hell
go,
yeah.
Tigers.
They lose Brent Naden to suspension, but Tommy Talau is at center. For the Dragons, you mentioned it earlier, Mike, Lomax has been dropped, as also Little and Couchman have all been dropped.
Oh,
Jack Bird's gone to 13. DeBellin's gone to prop. Jane Sewer's back.
why did Little get dropped? He didn't even do anything.
Well, I think they've lost 4 in a row now, the Dragons. So I think
He
the
was
coach
good.
is they're just trying stuff. But
Yeah.
Magic Round, Suncorp Stadium. We're going to be at the game. We're going to be cooked. I think the Tigers will win. Famous victory, 2 points. I'll say they win they're down by 2 with a minute to go and score a try on the sideline.
Let's go. Sounds good. Ben?
This happened last year, and then they won again. It's a hard one to choose. I don't know, why am I copying your voice? It's the shit voice.
Because you don't know what your character is. Your character is you. So now you've got face paint on. You don't know what your character is.
Yeah.
You're seeing something that's working for someone else, and you want to just copy that.
Just like your tips.
Just like your tips. Get him.
Okay. I'm tipping the Tigers.
Yeah.
And I have a special thing that I'm going to do in order to honor the Tigers and to sacrifice a tiger right now on this podcast.
Okay.
Oh, shit. He's actually going to do it.
He's going to do it.
Oh,
no. Oh, don't cut yourself.
Oh.
Yeah, don't cut
Oh.
Wow.
The losing streak of the Tigers are over.
Yes.
Tigers by 6 points.
Claps for props.
Fantastic.
Bravo. Great prop, bro. Wow. Terrific.
How much did that cost you?
How many baht?
$2 Australian.
Yeah,
Oh,
worth.
that's actually pretty expensive.
Worth.
More than I would have expected.
Dude,
Okay.
could you imagine if the Tigers just come out and got fucking flogged by the new Dragons? How funny that would be.
Pretty spectacular.
It'd be pretty good. NRL 360 might just explode. The offices. Sorry, Harry, you got some magic for me?
I don't know who that is, but the great Queef has another hypothetical.
Yeah.
Sorry, great question.
Imagine
Just look like a
for
man.
me.
Sorry. I forgot to show you something on this.
Okay.
He's uncircumcised.
Oh,
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you for that.
Good to
Good.
know.
You would imagine most tigers aren't circumcised. Just one. I only know of
Really close.
I only know of one circumcised tiger.
Attaboy.
Yeah, there he is.
All right. The hypothetical time. Imagine for me, gentlemen, if you would, a not so distant future. You're each proud fathers of young teenage girls. One day, you accidentally barge into your daughter's room to find her frantically flicking the bean to a poster of a current NRL player. Which player do you see that causes you the most disappointment? Who is it that makes you disown her at such a young age?
Okay. if
Such
my
aggressive
daughter
language.
if my daughter was flicking the bean to an NRL player, current NRL player, which one would I be least happy about?
You disown her.
Yeah, it's gotta be Cherry Evans for me.
Easy answer, yes.
For
What does she see in him?
For all of the pain and heartache he's brought to my family, yeah, that would be the ultimate.
Yeah, real Montague Capulet stuff there.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you, the Cherry Evanses and the Petropolises.
Yeah.
Fuck, who would be like? You could pick a nobody, and I'd be like disappointed. But who the fuck would I like actually be mad about? DC
Can
is
I
a
go
good
here?
pick. Yep, go.
Yes, I already know
Simonson.
yours, Ben.
Is it Latrell?
Yes, it was. I knew you would say this.
Yeah.
She wants them Trell guts up in her guts, you know?
Oh. Fuck.
Mm.
Can I demonstrate? Perhaps I'll demonstrate what I would walk into.
Yeah.
Please.
Please do.
Trell. Oi! What are you? Oh.
That's it.
You missed your calling as a tiger mime. That was brilliant. 10 out of 10.
Was this child to your first, second, or third wife, Ben?
Second. Oh no, first.
Man,
I
you
don't
guys
have any
have
children with my second and third wife.
you guys have made some great picks. I'm gonna take Jake Arthur, I think.
Solid pick.
Yeah,
Solid pick.
he's just a disappointment. He's not an unknown. He's the wish.com Nathan Cleary. Yeah.
Episode title.
No, that's obvious. Mitch Rain is a bad one as well.
For some reason, I'm thinking Bailey Simonson.
Bailey Simpson would be very disappointing for me. I'm just looking at the Eels. They're probably my least favorite team. Any Eel, really.
I'd like to point some holes in this hypothetical because, like, I'm not going to be disappointed. It's like, I'll be shocked. I don't think the fact that it's of an NRL player. I think just like the pure shock of walking in on that in itself.
What if it was an NRLW player?
That's what I was just thinking. I would think I would be happier with an NRLW player like
Absolutely.
Olivia Higgins. That's a woman you could string your bow to.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I could string my bow to Olivia Higgins.
Little piano lesson.
Yeah, I'd take a piano lesson from Tamsin Barber, maybe.
Don't know what she looks like.
I can't wait for the W to start and Ben to be just fucking pissed off every week.
Yes.
We're not talking about him. We agreed,
Yes.
remember?
I don't know.
We agreed.
I don't remember that agreement.
No,
I don't remember
just
that
making it
agreement.
up.
In fact, maybe 10 seconds ago I said I can't wait.
Queef, can you just look into the future? We forgo Dubs this year, right?
No, it's a permanent fixture. I see it
Oh,
now.
no.
It becomes more popular than the men's in 2028. Weird.
Oh, God.
Shaylee, I wouldn't be upset with Shaylee Bent if she wasn't getting absolutely demolished by one of my favorite players. Yeah.
All right, we're getting deep into this W side
Yeah.
chat. Let's get back to the tipping.
You started
This
it.
one's for Ben. Sydney Roosters versus the North Queensland Cowboys. I think we all know the answer.
Cooks. Done.
Chocobos. Sydney Chocobos. Let's go.
Anyone going to have the Cowboys here?
No,
That's what
I'm
talking about.
going to take the Chocobos.
Me too.
This is the margin game. I'm also going with the Chocobos here. Cowboys, man, they've been poor, and now Nanai suspended. Talk that Chad Townsend may not play with a calf issue. Rio Hargraves is back for the Roosters. Cheese is named despite being hospitalized last weekend with a neck problem. I think that was just precautionary.
Yeah.
But you got to back the Chooks here. But I do think that this is the kind of game that the Cowboys are going to get up for. Like they've been poor all year, and just like the Dolphins before them, beat the Roosters at Suncorp Stadium. But I'll say Roosters. Watch this space.
Yeah.
Yes,
By how many?
too.
12 points for me.
Okay. Sorry.
I agree. I think it's going to be a backup of last week. I think it's going to be close to, if not a nil scoreline.
Mm.
Okay.
And it's not
Like
going to be a huge margin, but still devastating.
Yeah, I got the Bows by 7. You got Magic?
I do.
Magic.
I'll let you choose. Do you want to do some movie magic or some fantasy league?
What do you reckon, Ben?
Are you flossing? You couldn't wait?
You can wait?
It was annoying. Tigers get things in their teeth too, you know.
Like what?
This is the grossest thing I've ever seen.
Let's go with movie magic, please.
Yeah.
Magic.
Next movie is Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
This is not easy for Ben.
This is a very easy one. But okay.
Yeah.
Aragorn.
Aragorn.
I'm just trying to think of someone who looks like him. Aragorn.
Do you have someone in mind, Great Queef?
I do.
Oh,
Is
yeah, please.
Is it Pat Carrigan?
Oh, Pat Carrigan's
That's a
got
very
the,
good answer.
he's
but
got the long
no.
hair and the stubble.
Yeah, he's probably a bit young, if anything. But I'm gonna take Pat Carrigan.
Who you got, Queef?
I've got Nico Hines.
I got Nico Hines with a beard. Yes, Nico.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, now he's
Yay.
Hey,
Well done.
there we go.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah, Nico Hines. Yeah. Or Pat Carrigan.
Legolas. I mean, Nico Hines is a good pick for Legolas, but let's see.
Ageless.
You can
blonde.
give them a wig and some makeup. You just want to get the general gist of the character.
Andrew Davey looks weird in a Bulldogs jersey. Jacob Preston?
Preston maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's pretty enough. I think who is pretty enough, and if you put him in a long blonde wig, Sean Johnson.
Oh, I like that little race swap.
I hate that. This is what is it? 2007 Lord of the Rings. This isn't Amazon's Lord of the Rings. Okay, there's no race swap.
Whoa.
Race war.
I had for Legolas Campbell Graham.
That's not bad. Yeah, I don't hate that. That's a good one.
Need to straighten that hair, but yes.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we have Gimli. Who's our dwarf?
Gimli, Bunty Afoa.
Wow, that came to your brains so quickly.
I was looking at him.
Are all dwarves Maori?
No, but the Urukai were.
They were.
Let me have a look. Gimli. Ben, who you got for Gimli?
Maybe I pass.
Put a wig on him, Valence Taware.
Oh, I haven't seen him in proper NRL action yet. He doesn't even come to mind. To be honest, I mean, Ruben Cotter could probably rock a Gimli. I'm imagining someone short and stout.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And also quick over short distances, not natural sprinters. I imagine that's how I imagine Ruben Cotter.
Yeah, love that.
For the same reason I had CSC for Telekai.
Oh yeah, Talakai's a good dwarf.
Yeah, that's probably the correct answer.
He's got the right dimensions.
Okay, fellas, time for the game of the round. Mighty Titans and Parramatta Eels, our arch nemesis.
They actually are our arch nemesis. We lost them in round 1, didn't we?
The color schemes are just so similar. It's natural enemies.
Let me see. Round 1. No, when? I can't remember. It must have been round 1 last year.
Yeah, round 1 last year. And they won in controversial fashion, if I remember correct. This year we beat the Tigers in round 1.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't versed the Eels yet then.
Mm.
I mean, Eels coming off a pretty good win last week, if I recall correctly. Against the Knights, a lesser opponent, if any. Titans coming off a good thing. Look, I think if the Titans can maintain their defense like they did last week, I think they are an absolute chance to beat the Eels here. Having Brimo out really hurts. Having Kieran Foran out doesn't hurt that much, even though he's not officially out yet. I think that he will be. I'm going to take the Eels here.
Okay. Oh, I don't know.
What do you do? They're the 2 most inconsistent teams in the NRL.
That's fair.
They're about, yeah.
I think you're elevating the Titans a bit there.
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know. Ben, what do you think?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think? No, I've gone for the Titans in Benny's sure thing of the week. Upset Titans.
Oh, I like it.
I hope you're definitely going to flip on that. When you're about to get a perfect round, you're definitely going to flip on that for sure.
Eels will fuck me either way.
Yeah, it's true.
I am on the Eels for this one.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Titans played remarkably last week. However, they are very, very weak to a strong forward pack. Their defense runs out in the second half and it falls to pieces, and the tries keep coming and they don't stop coming. And I think it's going to be one of those games.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Can I ask you a question, Queef? When you're in your genie bottle, like, where do you shit, piss, and jizz?
All in the same hole. We don't know where it goes.
Who's we?
Yeah, who is we?
Genie kind.
Are there other
There's a whole
genies?
bunch of genies
Yes.
in the same bottle all jizzing around.
I noticed that
No.
your genie color scheme is sort of like the Gold Coast Titans color scheme. Are you like
My
the
favorite
Titans
team.
genie?
No, this is just face paint. I'm just a diehard fan.
Okay. Oh, so
Actually, purple under all of this.
okay. All right.
But fuck the storm.
Fuck the storm.
Am I right?
I mean, that's what I say.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. For this game, I think I'm also going to tip Parramatta. I do like what the Queef said about being weak to a strong forward pack. That is true. They got Madison back from the flu. We know that AJ's injured for the Titans, and usually he's one of our big boys. Birdbones JC, I mean, he's great, but I could see him getting bullied in this game.
Yeah.
Even though it's Magic Round, I'm going to go with Parramatta to win. I'll say Para wins by 1 point.
No, where's the magic in that?
Yeah, I think that day I'll be trying to convince you guys to flip to the Titans.
Yeah. Well, we'll be about 14 beers deep, so I may
It might happen. It might happen.
I may do.
You got to believe.
Pull it out.
Okay, cool.
All right then.
Comments?
Anyone want to recap our tips before we get into the comments?
Usually we do that after the comments.
Let's do it your way then.
I think Mike.
Best part of the show then. Mike, kick us off with the comments and then let's talk shit for 20 minutes.
Okay. Let's go in chronological order. Future Body Tech. How about that?
Future Body Tech.
FBT.
Love him.
Says
Shout out
Ben.
to FBT.
Says Ben, your beard is not a 6 out of 10. You'd be lucky to scrape a 4. Beautiful scenery though. You're still my favorite to watch when you actually turn up. Matt, you know place trying to remove him from the show. The expert is way more replaceable. Nah, that's
That's actually like the most
Hang on.
incorrect
yeah.
statement.
FBT, you got no idea how this ship runs. Dude.
Very unbiased.
Very unbiased.
I think from most replaceable irreplaceable goes me, Ben, Matt.
Yeah,
Matt
so
is irreplaceable.
I don't know if you know this, future body tech, but if I were to be replaced, Ben would have to edit all the videos and upload them to YouTube.
No, just not going to happen.
Which is not going to happen.
Yeah, that's right.
He'll be in a cave.
All right. Ben,
Yes.
how did you burn your Johnson in Vietnam?
I'm sorry, what?
How did you burn your Johnson, which I assume is your dick? How
His
did you
face.
burn it?
I think I've got some audio issues here. Sorry.
How did you burn it?
If you can hear me, just keep going without me, boys.
All right, we'll go to the next comment. How did you burn your Johnson in Vietnam?
Yeah, there are two comments. There are two comments.
Just got you
Yeah.
back. Just got you back. Well, wash my willy, wash my tiger dick.
Yeah. In the sink
didn't
or in the
realise-
shower?
With the shower head on the moon, you know,
Okay.
the shower head.
Yeah, we call it the
And,
Harry
I had
Robertson
no idea
special.
how hot the water was going to be, and I scalded it.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're very painful. I recommend you all try it at least once. It is a rite of passage.
Surely there's
Um,
some other body part you could test the water on.
That's true.
Why
yeah.
do you go straight for the...
He was
tip?
hard. He was hard.
Don't knock it till you tried it, guys. It's like it's the worst pain ever, but then when the pain goes away, the sense of relief is a high in itself. So yeah,
I don't-
everyone
I don't-
burn their dicks.
I don't think that's a true story.
Not selling it.
Yeah, rugby league history writes, I remember when Justin Holbrook was appointed as the GC head coach. The owner at the time said, if we don't get this appointment right, then it could be game over for us as a club. He had some success with us, St. Helens, but our competition is inferior to the NRL as a whole. So that's a great point, rugby league history. You've never made a bad point.
Can
Yeah.
I just say something? At what point in the comments, when we have too many comments, we're not going to read them all? We're going to have to do them by lottery. Like, if we get
Yeah.
like 50 comments, we're not going to read 50
We'll
comments.
pick
Yeah,
the
I
best
don't know.
ones.
Yeah, I'll pick the best ones,
Best
maybe
one.
10.
Best
I'm not sure. I'll just play it by ear.
Very ambitious
A
assumption.
comment for every centimeter of your dick.
I'm not going to come up with a solution to a problem I don't have.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's
Yes.
create problems.
And Jerome writes parentheses that he was not involved. History of Football writes a wrong'un. Ben, this is for you.
Yeah.
A wrong'un is basically someone who isn't right in the head. Ben is a complete loose cannon, totally off it, but is probably a canny lad as well. What's a canny lad?
He's a good
this
bloke.
Rugby league history and the future body tech guy are the same guy with two accounts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is. It is. It definitely is. Did you want me to do all of these, Great Queef? Just flying through them.
Please?
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Do it well.
Adam
Hammer it
Garreau.
home.
Adam Garreau writes, Ben got weak guts, should be fired. Boom. Adam Garreau.
Love it.
Did you give him the email address to message us with an address and get the hat?
How can I get fired? I created this. That'd be like when Steve Jobs got fired from Apple.
I mean, did he get fired from Apple?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Well,
Maybe.
there's a precedent then. Anyone who wrote a comment that disparaged Ben this evening, feel free to send us an email with your address, nrl.justthetip@gmail.com. If you don't feel comfortable putting your address in the comments, email us there. Matt and I have access to that one, and I'll send you a hat. I got heaps of them.
No.
Hell yeah.
No. There's a clause. If you put your address in the comments, then you get a hat without jizz in the hat. If you send it privately, it means you're a pussy. Mike's going to personally rub his genitals in each and every hat.
No,
Correct.
there was just one hat that I rubbed my genitals in.
Yeah.
And that one went straight to Gimpy.
I did not get that hat. I have not received.
It was for
I
your
haven't
mum.
received my hat.
No, you didn't. That's right.
No. I didn't receive my hat. Matt never coughed up that $100 in beers. We're all fucking
Still there. Last comment. Harry writes an acrostic poem regarding Ben. Bruh, where are you? Every fucking episode, where you at? Never before seen such a flaky cunt.
Love it. That was beautiful.
Harry,
Beautiful.
yeah, send us an email if you want another
Poetry.
hat. I will give you another hat. That's no problem.
I
Second
would
hat.
if I was him.
Okay, maybe a magic round. That's the comments. You want
all
to?
our comments.
Maybe we can get some awards for costumes tonight.
You want an award?
Well,
Yeah,
it's got to be.
No, like, let us know
gotta
in the
be-
comments. Like,
Oh,
rank
yeah.
us. Rank
the costumes, please.
Yeah.
Keep in mind
Okay.
that when you say that I have the same costume as last year, just keep in mind that neither of these fucking cunts had a costume last year. So I'm allowed to rehash this
New
year,
year.
and then next
New
year
year.
I'll get another costume, okay?
New year. I'm just hearing excuses from a weak-gutted dog.
Do you want to tell us who we tipped, Great Queef?
What? Recap.
Yeah.
Wasn't on your plan, was it? bitch?
Did anybody write this down?
All right, we are
'Cause I did.
we're all on the Raiders. We're all on the Broncos. We're all on Penrith. We're all on the Sharks. Great Queef and I are on the Rabbitohs. Tiger Man, Harry Potter, you're on the Storm. We're all on the West Tigers. We're all on the Roosties. We're all on the Eels, other than Ben, who is on the Titans for some fucking reason.
That's right.
Heel
Why do you believe in the Titans? And there's 2 members in this call who don't. Like, why do you believe in them?
I'm trying desperate things, desperate measures. Desperate man needs to, you know.
Wait, sorry, I
I've
didn't
been
ask.
dethroned. I've
Great.
been dethroned, and I'm uneasy, and I'm.
Great Queef, do you have a Titans membership?
Absolutely.
Okay, sorry, 3 Titans members in this chat.
Mm.
Yeah,
And you guys have no faith in your own team. Shows what
It's-
members you are.
that's true.
It's experience.
That's-
Burn my dick once, shame on me. Know as they say.
Well, you want to take us out, Great Queef? Got anything else for us?
I've lots more in the bag, but if you're done and you've got a rumbling tummy, we can cut it.
Should we do one more little pull from the bag and then we'll call it a
Yeah,
night?
we'll do another pull from the bag.
can
I'm here. I'm
pull
not
from
doing
the bag.
anything.
We
Yeah.
could talk news if anyone wants to talk about
No,
anything
no.
news.
I gotta wash this shit off my face.
Yeah, the news we usually do at the start, Great Queef. Maybe like
yeah,
when we're
I've-
in.
I fucked it up.
Yeah, yeah, you did. I should have sent you a photo of my run sheet.
Yeah,
So you
it's
knew.
all right. This episode is already going to be the longest episode we've ever done.
Ah,
Yeah, that's
If
what I was
you-
thinking when we skipped the
Queef
news.
magic.
Yeah. Should I try some of this?
Yeah, drink
You
it.
should definitely tweak
Yes.
some of that.
Oh,
Give us a review. Give us a snobby wine review.
I believe it. I think it's port.
Oh, excuse
Well,
me.
that's
while
probably
you-
where all my piss, shit, and cum goes.
Mhm.
That is all your piss shit and cum in one right there. Look at that.
Oh, it's a bit red.
Yeah.
Genie juice.
Genie juice. What do you got in that bag there?
I've got more fantasy league. I've got more hypotheticals.
Hypothetical.
Give it a hypothetical. Yeah.
You are
Okay.
hypothetical.
Ugh.
So Magic Round has been a runaway success for the NRL. If we were to be inclusive and create a Might Round for the non-magical barbarians or a Faith Round for the divine simps out there, what round would they be on, and which city would they be in?
So a might round.
Light round.
For the Marshals
Yeah. Okay.
or
Um,
Faith?
Faith round would be in Adelaide because it's a city of churches.
Yeah, I
Ah,
was gonna say Canberra for some reason. I don't know why. And might round? Can you explain might to me and Ben?
yes, it's the opposite of magic.
Sodomite.
It's
Okay.
called
Vegemite.
barbarians and the warriors and the rangers out there.
Maybe round 27 for might round because it's just like that last push before finals. It's where those people in ninth and 10th really trying to strength check their way into the top 8.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm thinking might round is happening in Western Sydney. You just got to think of where the most fights are happening at train stations. So
Yeah.
probably Western Sydney, maybe Logan.
I broke up a fight last night.
Oh,
really?
Story
between?
time.
story time.
Two Vietnamese locals.
Yeah.
Just having a fight. Yeah.
Were they like punching on, or were they just arguing?
They were fighting, and then they were being pulled apart, and then one of them grabbed like a wooden sign, and then the other guy picked up a full like wooden bench, and then I was like, I broke him, and then I was like, come, let's tell him to stop, and then pulled him away, and then he grabbed a long metal pole. We had to hold him back, and then yeah, it was, and then somebody pulled up on a motorbike. He got on, he drove away.
Vietnam, man.
Wow.
Welcome to Nam, baby.
What's the?
It all.
Did we do the hypothetical already?
It's been done.
Oh,
been
okay.
done.
That's it.
I'm going.
Alright.
Fuck you guys.
Hey, if that's everything, then the Great Queef shall see you all at Magic Round.
Bye, Great
Yeah,
Queef.
but before you go, Great Queef, we need to do
Take
a
us out.
thumbnail.
Yeah, that's true.
So wait, I need to put your hat back on, Mike.
Oh, do I have to?
Dress it all up.
Yeah. You gotta look good. You gotta look good for the thumbnail.
I look
Do
good.
we include this bit in the video where we're like, let's do a thumbnail? Is that-
You should watch. Find out.
Obviously, you've never watched an episode.
I do. I just forget.
Okay, you ready? Are you ready for a thumbie? Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
For some reason, because I've edited all these videos, I always notice I do a noise whenever I do the thumbnail for some
Yeah,
reason.
I'm gonna
It
start
does
doing
help.
these ones though.
Yeah, that's good actually. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
take that one. Yes.
Yes, the Japanese anime girl.
Yeah, it's just good. Yeah, good for the YouTube videos.
Can you believe this? And then put a red arrow in there as well.
Yeah.
Take us
All
out,
right,
Great Queef.
Take us out, Queef.
You know how to do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, before I do, I just want to do a few little what do you
It's
call it?
done!
Plugs. I've got some little plugs for you. I'd like to
I'm
formally
you got a plug,
announce
you dirty motherfucker.
formally announce my new crypto venture, Wishcoin, as well as my new NRL podcast, Robbing 'em Out, where I talk tips and have regular guest appearances from celebrities like Meryl Streep, the boys from Cheese TV, and more. Find it everywhere you can listen to podcasts.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you all for listening. Tip with your lamp
Dick.
and not with your
Dick.
shaft. I don't know how you guys normally do this. Am I doing it right?
Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing fine, man.
Mhm.
Be the person the West Tigers want you to be.
Yeah. Be the Luke Brooks of your group of friends. Be overpaid for years, and then when it's contract season, let's go, baby.
Over promise, under deliver. That's our motto.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Be a warlock.
Magic.
Fuck you.
Magic, bye everyone.
Magic.
The music's
Out.
playing.